welcome to another FTx webinar event we do every Friday at 9 a.m. Central Eastern, where we cover various topics of the FTx software. You can see a list of all these events if you go to our website, ftx.com, choose the FTx Lifeline tab at the top of the screen, scroll down halfway about this next page, choose the webinar button. This page will have you can choose to sign up for notification of our upcoming webinars, subscribe to get notified link, as well as a list of all of our upcoming webinars that you can register for, and a list of all of our previously done webinars where you can view the recording. Today we're going to be going over invoice excise taxes in retail. This is a new feature that's coming out next week. To get to this, just open Director and make sure to enable it first. And to enable it, you have to be an administrator. So your Director login has to be checkboxed as admin. We can see that if we go to Maintenance and Logins, we have that admin checkbox. Now to enable invoice excise taxes, first you have to choose that hyperlink for settings. Choose the button for inventory, and then make sure that checkbox for invoices - enable excise tax is checked. If you did not have that checked at first, when you save your settings, it'll then prompt you to restart Director. After you've done that, that will enable a couple fields in the maintenance module. Under vendors, you choose a vendor. There's a checkbox now for enable invoice excise tax. That would flag that vendor to have invoice excise taxes applied on an invoice. And the next area you want to check is under stores. There's now a new area. Make sure the checkbox for enable invoice excise taxes, excise tax type, which would be percentage, and then you enter your percentage in that excise tax value. So to see the excise taxes in action, under invoices, when you go to receiving, when we create a new invoice here, let's just put in a bogus invoice number. At the store that's going to receive an excise tax, as well as I'll choose the create invoice. We're going to enter in vendor part. I'm going to do just one of these right now. And notice, there's my cost. Our excise tax was 10% of that. So now we have a new area over here. There's our excise tax. There's our total cost, which would be the excise tax added to the part cost. So when I add this, see, there's that total cost. Whenever I apply this invoice, update my inventory, whenever I print it out, we can see there's now a new field here that has the excise tax. And of course, that excise tax added to your cost is going to be your total cost. Now you can also see this in the reports, in inventory reports, and under the invoice summary report, you would choose your vendor, your date range, of course, and then there's a new checkbox for show excise tax that will enable another checkbox. So when I choose this and run this report, it will show, of course, all the invoices that are in that time range, and you'll have your excise tax. You'll add the sum up. But you also have that checkbox that's then shown to only show invoices with excise tax. This is good because you may have multiple stores that receive from one single vendor. Not all stores are receiving an excise tax. So whenever you have this checkbox checked, it only shows the invoices that had an excise tax applied to it. The other stores that received under that vendor in that time frame that did not have an excise tax applied, those particular invoices would be filtered out of that report. All right, so just to see how this functions one more time, we'll go to our inventory module, our receiving, we'll create a new invoice. In my part number, I'll enter in multiple that quantity now, and notice it multiplies that excise tax by the quantity being received. You can also choose this hyperlink to override the excise tax if you'd like. So then replace that excise tax that's pre-calculated and put in a new value of your choosing. add update. There's that excise tax. I will apply that. And then of course, when I print this out, there's that excise tax. So this is a very simple but useful feature. Hope everybody's learned something today. Once again, these events are every Friday at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. If you have any questions on this topic, let us know at websupport@FTxPOS.com. If you have any suggestions for future webinars, let us know at info@goftx.com. Thank you, and have a great weekend.